Alright, y'all know that I had to take a look at this because I believe that Joe is just as big of a fan of Superman as I am. So I know he's going to have some choice words. This should be pretty interesting. Very interesting. Are y'all ready? Let's get it.
Wait! No! Wait!
Exactly.
No! Why? What the f? Why'd you show me the f***ing thing if I can't have it?
Exactly. Why'd you have him announce it? Exactly. Why'd you have him announce it?
Would you show me something if I couldn't have it then?
The incredibly bad news has just broke an hour ago. Holy shit. No!
Yep.
No! Why? Nobody gives a shit about a Superman origin story. Nobody gives a shit. We've already had a young Superman. It's time to see Superman at his best, at the power level. Go up against Mongol. Go up against Lobo. Go up against motherfucking Darkseid. Go up against galactic level threats. I don't give a shit. I don't want to see motherfucking young ass Superman dealing with reporting and learning how to be Superman. I've already seen that a ton of times. You had an amazing actor who embodies the role, and you slapped him in the face.
Yes, you
did.
You
Disrespected him over and over.
Yep.
For what?
Yep.
He's done everything that you had. This is absolutely bullshit. Poor Henry, man. Leaves Witcher to focus on Superman because the studio told him that he was going to be Superman.
Now, I had heard that it seems to be two schools of thought on why he left Witcher. One was that they weren't honoring the source material, and he was a huge fan of it. And he was always on set, like, correcting them and telling them, like, yo. I even did a video on that. The other thing is that they thought that he left. And I was thinking that too. I was like, maybe he left to focus on Superman now, you know? Maybe it was a scheduling thing, and with what they had planned, he had to drop it, you know? And come to think of it, maybe it was both reasons. Both. Hey, listen, you guys aren't honoring this anyway. I just got recast as Superman. We're going full steam ahead on this. I need to focus on this, so I might as well leave now, and you know. But, yeah. I mean, he got the, man, he pulled the short straw.
Again, this is ridiculous. The man is a class act.
See how nice his post was?
I have just had a meeting with James Gunn.
Let me tell you something. My post would have been a whole lot different and would have been in video. Flipping out. Because at that level, you got FU money. You know what I'm saying? He's a multi-millionaire. He'll be fine financially. But you screw me like that, I'm letting everybody know exactly how I feel.
And Peter Safran. And it's sad news, everyone. I will, after all, not be returning as Superman. After being told by the studio to announce my return back in October prior to their hire, this news isn't the easiest, but that's life. Look at this man, how humble and amazing he is. Look, the changing of the guard is something that happens. I respect that. James and Peter have a universe to build. I wish them and all involved with the new universe the best of luck and the happiest of fortunes. For those who have been by my side throughout the years, we can mourn for a bit, but then we must remember, Superman is still around. Everything he stands for still exists, and the examples he sets for us are still there. This motherfucker is Superman, man. What? My turn to wear the cape has passed, but what Superman stands for never will. It's been a fun ride with you all, upwards and onwards. That's my fucking Superman. The studios must not like money.
You damn right. They don't like money. Marvel and DC do not like money. And wasn't that quote? That quote actually sounds like Superman, which is kind of like eerie. You know what I mean? It's like, that's something Superman would say. You know, he always sees the brighter side of things. You know what I mean? Batman would have said something else.
Why do you not want my money?
Exactly.
What a class act. What a class act,
Mm-hmm.
Henry. What a professional. I cannot believe he's handling this news. I mean, I would handle the news like I'm handling it now.
Exactly.
Henry's a professional.
Exactly.
I'll get mad for you, Henry. What the Why'd you have me put the suit back on?
Yep.
I've been working my ass off. I left the Witcher, and now I'm not going to be Superman. What is wrong with you? Nobody wants to see a young Superman. Nobody. We've seen it around already a bunch of times.
Hey, that really is the one thing. It's like feels like a stab in the back. It's almost like they didn't want him back anyway. The Rock arranged for him to come back. I bet you it's related to Black Adam. There's some people saying that they don't think it's related to Black Adam. I think it is. I think it's related to Black Adam's performance. They bring him back, like, yo, we're going to get what we've been looking for. They're going to build this universe. And it's like, it feels like, I don't know what's going on at the top, but it feels like they did it just to hurt him again. It feels sinister. That's what it feels like to me. I'm not saying that it is. It just feels that way because of how it transpired. Why would you do that? You tell him to make his announcement, and then you're like, nah. What?
What are we doing? Earth-based Superman, it's time to go to space. It's time to face big threats.
By the way, hear what he just said? Go to space. Here's the stupidest thing that people always say about, and this is something that's not related to this, but it's Superman. They always say, oh, it's so hard to make a Superman game because he's so powerful. And you can make a Superman game. If you can make a Kratos game, you can make a Superman game. Superman is a god, basically. So is Kratos. All you do is have him fight other gods like Kratos does. Yeah? Darkseid? And other beings that are near or at Superman's level, which there are. That's it. That always drives me nuts. Oh, it's so hard to make a Superman because he's so powerful. He has so many powers. Okay, well, you have so many powers, you can have him, say he was transported to some planet and they locked his powers somehow, and he has to work to somehow unlock all of his powers, and then once he's at full Superman level, then he can take on the final boss. Get it? I mean, I believe it's very fucking easy to make a Superman game. You made a Gotham, a Batman Arkham Asylum one. He unlocks different fighting abilities and gadgets. Same thing. And he's fighting people on his level or above. So he's fighting thugs and people that can fight. You know what I mean? Never mind. There's no way there shouldn't be a Superman game out right now.
Am I dealing with the bully and the Daily Planet? Is that what we're doing? Am I dealing with... I don't want a origin story, but you know what? Oh, Joe, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. He says it will not be an origin story. The reboot will focus on a young Clark Kent in his early days as a reporter in Metropolis. This This... Who the f do you think you are? Yes, you made Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, and made a bunch of money. But you also made some movies that didn't make anything money. That didn't make much money. Suicide Squad was a box office flop. And you're going to change the entire DCU. You're going to go back to young Superman. I don't know if it's going to work. Look, I'm happy that Superman is a priority for him. I'm happy that...
That's the one good thing. He's making Superman a priority. So that's good, which it should always be. He's like, Justice League is built around him. You know, even though Batman has surpassed him in popularity over the years, he was always the staple. He's the first and the greatest, you know what I mean? Like, and people might not agree with that, but he's the archetype. Superman's the archetype. Basically, everyone else was based on, you know, and a lot of everything else from a lot of other superheroes all came from him.
James is like, I want to take personal charge. I want to write it. I don't know who's going to play Superman, but it's not Henry. Why can't it be Henry? Why? It's not going to be Henry. Why do you have to do an origin story? If you're such a good writer, then write where he is now! With all the rest of the DC characters! What about Shazam? The is friends with Safran. See, Zachary Levi. He's like, well, we're not going to be friends anymore. He made that joke at a fucking convention.
Safran and James Gunn. I'm sure most of you guys know who James Gunn is because he's made all kinds of incredible movies and television shows like Guardians of the Galaxy and Suicide Squad and stuff. So he's one of my bosses now, which is dope. Also, he's a friend of mine, so that makes it even cooler. And then Peter Safran, who is his partner, is my producer. He produces the movie Shazam. So your question is, if those are my two bosses, is there a plan and a future for Shazam? I would say, yeah, I would hope so. I would hope so. Because those are my friends. And if they don't have a plan, then they are not my friends anymore. No, sir. All right. And then they are not my friends anymore.
Where's Shazam gonna go? Where is Black Adam? Dwayne Johnson is gonna go. Are you just rebooting the whole thing? Are you serious? But what about Wonder Woman? What about the billion-dollar franchise of Wonder Woman? What about the billion-dollar franchise of Aquaman? You're just gonna cut those guys off because...
And this all wouldn't even be happening if they weren't so scared and trying to catch Marvel. Look how good they're doing. We've got to hurry up and catch them. Run your own race, DC. You should have been sitting there at your board meeting with your chest poked out, smoking your cigars, being like, all right, implement the plan. We'll catch them. We'll run our own race. We've got a stable of characters that are just as good or better than Marvel. We'll be fine. What's next on the agenda? You know what I'm saying? Please. Scared of Marvel. You should have ran your own race. You could have made movies just as good or better than what we're getting from Marvel. Now, what we were getting from Marvel. Because Phase 4 was garbage.
You cut Superman off, you cut Henry Cavill off, so that universe is gone. That universe is done. If you make another film with Jason Momoa as Aquaman or Wonder Woman as Gal Gadot, you're a hypocrite. You're a liar. Pure hubris.
Yep.
Sheer hubris. So you have to restart everything. Luckily, you can't touch Batman. Matt Reeves is Batman. They won't let you touch Batman. But this, James,
yeah.
no!
If they make,
Please
make another James. Wonder Woman with her and another,
James.
He's right.
I get it. You want to write about Superman. Didn't you say that you didn't want to do a Superman movie? I thought I recalled you saying you didn't want to do a Superman movie. Now you want to do a Superman movie yourself. You want to write it yourself and you want to make him young. Peter, here he is on Twitter. Peter and I have a DC slate ready to go, which couldn't be more over the moon.
That's probably why someone tagged me. Someone tagged me in a picture of Tom Holland as Superman. That's probably why. A young Superman.
About we'll be able to share some exciting news after our first projects at the beginning of the new year. I'm sorry, I'm upset. Among those slates is Superman. In the initial stages, our story will be focused on an earlier part of Superman's life, so the character will not be played by Henry Cavill. This is amazing, guys, to see somebody come out like out in the open. But we just had a great meeting with Henry. We're big fans. We talked about a number of exciting possibilities to work together in the future. What are you gonna do? You gonna cameo him? Are you gonna use him in a multiverse capacity? That's the only thing that I can think of. So the scene that he filmed for Flash will definitely be removed now. He filmed the scene for Flash because he was removed from that film before. Then they filmed the scene to put him back. Now your ass is going to take his ass back out. So he's not going to be in Flash. I swear to God, if Flash comes out and he's not in there with the scene attack, Flash and you. I can't believe it. Being a part of the slate. I assume it's a movie. I am writing. I have been for a while. We don't know. So he's been writing this shit for a while. You knew, your ass knew that you were going to get rid of Henry because you've been writing this fucking young Superman shit for a while. I don't want an origin movie. Please tell me this isn't an origin movie. James Gunn says, no way. Oh, well, thank God. Thank you at least for that, James. But if it's a young Superman, there's no doubt in my mind that your character arc is going to be him learning, him being young, him being inexperienced. We've already had that. You're doing an origin story without doing the origin. No, I don't think that's going to be interesting to mass audiences. You can prove me wrong. And if it's an amazing movie, then I will sing its praises from the tops of the mountaintops because I love the Superman character. But I cannot hold my tongue here and say I think that this is a mistake. I believe this to be a mistake. Yeah. Now, if you can prove me wrong, if you can hit the box off, what if...
And the fans have been right a whole lot, especially with Marvel, about the mistakes that these companies are making. And y'all don't listen to us. You push forward and do what you want to do, and you keep getting fucked up. Gonna get some more of that.
This movie comes out, Young Superman, and it is a box office disaster. It's a box office bomb. It makes even less than Black Adam made. What then, James Gunn? What then? Are you going to come crawling back to Henry? At that point, Henry is going to be like, get the out of here! I'm so sick and tired of your
That's the truth.
Yeah, I'm
That's
in,
the truth.
I'm in and out.
That's true.
He's not going
That's
to
the
come
truth.
back as Superman.
That's the
I don't
truth.
know, man. I don't know how he is, but I think I'd be like, fuck you guys. That's it. When I will be respectful on Instagram, but
he's getting older, you know?
Seriously.
Like, come on, man.
I don't think Henry's ever going to be back here. Oh, we're talking about other roles. What are you going to do? What are you going to be? Wonder Man? You want to make him Wonder Man in Marvel? You going to make some Marvel films? No, you're going to do DC. It's going to be Plastic Man. James, I'm really mad at you right now. So, getting all this angry round out of my system. I cannot believe you guys are serious. Oh, but Joe, these guys have been responsible for some of the most well-reviewed superhero movies of the last decade. Fine. His superhero film may be good. And his Superman film may be good. Because why? Because he's talented? Because he's a good writer? If he's those things, then he can do the same thing for Henry. He can actually give Henry a chance, a second chance. If his film's going to be good anyway because he's good and he's talented.
And I get that that wiping the slate clean may feel better, but it still may not be the best thing to do. I do get that. Some people, you know, like, yeah, well, you know, as much as they've been stubborn and messing up and trying to fix things and all this, yeah, they might as well just start fresh. And I totally understand that and get that. I just think that it's a gut feeling that it's not the right decision. I could be wrong, but over the years, I've been right way more than I've been wrong talking about these different movies and shows that have been coming out. So
he could do it with Henry. It's ridiculous, man. I get it's just what it is we need Superman. We need a younger actor that we can use through 9 films, right? I guess. And I guess they're thinking Henry's too old, even though there's so much more potential in an older Superman than there is in a younger Superman. Hello, we've already done the guy Superman. We've already done the Daily Planet. We've already done the guy reporting. No.
It'd be really cool to see an older Superman with the gray temples and everything. And I'm not talking the one that Brandon Ralph did. That was so cheesy. And I like Brandon Ralph. I don't have any problem with him whatsoever. But God, that was so cheesy. It looked like a YouTuber made it. Man. I can't stand CW shows because of that cheap look that they. It's amazing that.
Nobody gives a shit about reporters anymore. Nobody gives a shit about any of that anymore. Okay? It's time to take it. We could go to Kingdom Come. We could go Galactic. We can go Mongol. There's so many Brainiac. Start doing. We don't even have to be on Earth. Right. Imagine that. Right. Imagine going crazy, James. Right. You know how to do that. That's why I was so excited when you took over. And I thought that you were going to make a sequel that would blow our minds with Henry and have an experienced Superman out there and do galactic and on different planets. But now we're going to stay on Earth so we can have some cheap sets.
Man, Joe just made me feel worse with that, man. I didn't even think about that. Like, yo, I thought you were going to go galactic. Like, it's you, Guardians of the Galaxy. Thought we were going to have some badass Henry Cavill movie with galactic fights. Damn, I didn't even think of that. I was just so happy that he was back, you know what I mean?
And God, I can't believe it. You have alienated the entire fan base. You had a god to...
Yo, let me tell you something. I went to different people's pages and everything. You'd be hard pressed to find someone saying, I think this is a good decision. Most of the fans are not on board with this shit.
Damn golden goose egg ready to go. This man will sacrifice his...
No, but be happy. Ben Affleck's... he's gonna direct the Batman movie. Okay. I'm talking about this right now. This. He's gonna direct a DC movie or whatever. Okay. That's great. What about Henry? Let's talk about this.
Body and his career for you, and you slapped him in the face. I'm sorry, Henry, man. I'm sorry for these suits, these pure hubris. It sucks. God, man. I'm so mad right now. I love the Superman character. And I want to see something new and fresh. I want to see the next Superman. I don't want to go backwards. I'm tired of going backwards. Yeah. And this has to confirm a complete reboot of the DCU. Because it all starts with Superman. So they're just like... So those reports are true. These reports are true. We're done with Jason Momoa. We're done with Gal Gadot. And
I always thought Jason Momoa would have been Lobo anyway. You know, until I saw him as Aquaman, and I actually really liked Zach's interpretation of it. But I'm okay with him being recast as Lobo. But still, whatever.
A version of these things. They're going to get their last films, they're going to move forward. Zaslav or whatever, who the f is in charge of WB at this point or doesn't know what the f they're doing, I'm going to laugh when James's Gunn's films start to come out and they make shit for money. I'm going to laugh in your face because you had it. You had it on the platter. Said, James, look,
listen, people are waiting to laugh and point the finger. People are like, this where you going? I cannot wait. This is what people are saying. They cannot wait to laugh. I'm just going to be there saying, I told you. Told you. If not, I will give all the props and the respect. However, not, I told you. This is how I'm gonna start the video of the first movie of this rebooted universe. If it's horrible, I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna go like this. I told you, right? I told you, correct? I told all of you. Okay. Let's get on with this movie review. So, that's how it's going to start out.
We are supplying the money. Here is what we want you to do. We want you to retain these good actors because the audience loves them.
Yeah,
they are used to them. They want to see them in good films instead of mediocre and bad films. But James wants to come in and say, look at how good of a money writer I am, and I'm going to bring in young Superman and Henry Cavill. I just, no matter how good that film is going to be, I will always wonder what amazing content we would have got with Henry. I know Mittens. I know. Mittens is upset that I'm yelling. Mittens is okay. Dance. They fucked over Henry. You know, I don't know why they did it. It sucks. Well, Superman, Black Adam, I guess, is over. I guess. What horrible news. I saw this while I was getting some food. And I just had to throw on the camera and give you my thoughts.
Yeah,
Look, do I think James
Food's
Gunn,
probably cold
it
by
could
now.
potentially be a good film with this new Superman and a young Superman? Yes, but it's not something I want to see. Does he have the capability to write something good? Yes. But that means he has the capability to write something good with Henry. And going forward with what we built. Taking what's good and moving forward. But his pure hubris, James Gunn, is it up and saying, no, I don't want to play with none of your toys. I want to bring my own toys, or no, I don't want to play with nothing that you've made. I want to just bring my own stuff, and I don't care, and you'll like it. And man, this is a bold strategy, Cotton. A bold strategy, throwing everything out except for the Batman, which they won't let you touch, and seeing what sticks, man. The only way that you could get me happy again, James, is if, and clearly this isn't the case, is if you were looking at the far future and you were like saying, Henry, here's the other roles I have. I want to do this film. I've been wanting to do this Superman film forever, which is a lie, because I know that you didn't even want to work on a Superman film. I'm going to look that up. But, you know, let's do a Kingdom Come, you know, in 10 years, or some, you know, some faraway thing. That would be cool. And Henry can come back. Maybe the things are, I don't know. That's opium. Never mind. I'm shocked at this news. I think it is a bad move. And in my opinion, it is not something that I'm looking forward to, and I don't.
Yeah.
I'm upset. I'm upset.
Yeah.
You know. I just don't want to see a young Clark Kent in his early days as a reporter in Metropolis. I don't want to see that, and I know that the audience doesn't really give a about that part of Superman, and you're going to have to, it's going to be such a high bar to clear now, because you really just pissed off all the fans. So that hill that you have to climb is so much steeper now. You had a layup. You f***ed it up. You done f***ed it up.
And I will be the one to tell him.
He skipped out on Superman previously.
But yo, man, I didn't believe.
Turns out Gunn had
you
no
made me a
interest in
believer.
pursuing a Superman project. In an interview,
Don't believe it, though.
He said things like Superman, Justice League, people have so many ideas on who they are, it seems like less fun of a playground. You said it was less fun of a playground. The director briefly discussed the potential in Suicide Squad. I've actually had some ideas. He also said that he wouldn't direct a standalone Superman blockbuster, but he also said he wasn't interested in tackling the job currently held by DC Films' Walter Amda, and now he's in charge of DC Films. So basically, he's a walking, talking contradiction. I don't want to.
They talked him into it somehow.
They're not fun playgrounds. Oh, I have a personal Superman project that I've been writing for a long time. It's young Superman. I can't wait to do it.
Yeah,
oh, you have a great Superman actor and everybody wants it and everybody likes it. You, him. Get them all out of here. My not that my You're going to love my but you didn't even have that. You didn't even have that 2 years ago. When the did this article come out? When the did you say that Superman is not a fun playground? When? 2021? In an interview with EW. Okay, when was this interview? July 12, 2021? Are you serious? Are you serious? You're gonna throw away Henry Cavill because of an idea you had less than a year ago? Are you serious? No.
On
you out of my face.
I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in that meeting. I'm still sad for Henry. I'm still so damn sad for him. And secondly, for us as the fans, I just don't know what to do. I am checked out of Marvel and from DC now. Checked out. I'm checked out. So, I will continue to watch the series and watch all the movies because this is what I do. But I do not have faith in them anymore. I don't. Especially Marvel. I don't have faith in them anymore. If they happen to make films that make me happy in the future, that will be great. And you will see all the great reactions and movie reviews from me that you've come to expect to see over the years. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not holding my tongue on what I don't like. And, you know, I'm free to give that opinion. People like me because I'm honest about it and I don't shill. So it is what it is. Post comments down below. Let me know what y'all thought. Get over to Angry Joe Show and subscribe. Tell them Tyrone Magnus sent you. And if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe, and share here. 10 million subscribers. Don't know if I said that twice or not. Really doesn't matter. Whoa.